My name is Tavarrius Powell. I'll be playing football at the University of West Florida. I played linebacker and I went to West Orange High School. I always grew up in the church and I would only go to church because my mom made me and I didn't have no choice. I would just go to sleep in church. I wasn't really learning nothing. So then I started getting in trouble, all this stuff, and then COVID hit. So when COVID hit, I didn't really have nothing to do. I couldn't get in trouble because there was nowhere to go. So then my friend T-Rex, right after COVID, he had invited me to his church. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give it a chance. Then I gave it a chance. I started liking the church, and then I got saved there. And then throughout that church, I was actually growing. My old church, I wasn't growing in my faith. It was just kind of spiritually dead. And I say my injury, because I was playing sports before God, and then that really it threw me off, because when I got injured, I didn't have no sport. So all I had was God. He helped me at rock bottom. And that's really my testimony, because when I hit rock bottom, Jesus was the only one who was there for me. And I feel for those young athletes out there putting sports before God, going to tournaments before church, all this type of stuff, it's just not that. You got to choose God and keep God first, and then everything else will come later. And that's really my testimony, just keeping God first. When I hit rock bottom, when I was getting in trouble, God was always there for me. I'll say God gave me opportunities that I never thought I would have had. He opened a lot of doors for me, like this right here. I would have never had this if I didn't play football. He opened a lot of doors for me. I done made money through my sport, all type of stuff. I just thank God for it all. Proverbs 13:7, I always go back to that. You do not realize now what I'm doing, but later you'll understand. And I just feel everything I'm going through right now, it's just it's gonna be it's all in my testimony for real. Everything I'm going through, it's gonna tie back later. And when I'm helping other kids get closer to God, I can really just tell them my story, because I know they're going through the same thing I'm going through. And I feel that'll help them get closer. And I feel that's what God's trying to do in my life. He's trying to show other people that it's a better, he can save anybody. I'll say to a young athlete who put in sports before God, and other athletes who scared to share their faith, I'll just say be bold. You don't be like everybody else. Be different. I'll probably just say keep reading your Bible even if you don't understand. Just stay in your word, and try to worship a lot too. Worship gets you through a lot. I say it mean a lot because he sacrificed, he died for us. What do we do to deserve that? And I just feel if he died for us and he forgave us for everything we did, why can't we forgive other people? I just feel we should be forgiven because he forgave us, and we shouldn't hold no grudges against nobody. I'll probably just say, I know everybody always say it, but just let go and let God. Just let go and let God, and just tell them you'll pray for them. And yeah, forgiving them will actually help you, because it'll give you peace, I can say. My advice for Hal would probably be first you gotta get a group of friends who determine to get to know God with you. Community is a big thing, especially when you're a Christian. You gotta have people around you who can hold you accountable. And yeah, that's a big thing when getting closer to God. You need that. You need somebody who's gonna discipline you and hold you accountable when you're not going to church or you're not in your Bible. You need somebody to be on you. And that's a big thing when getting closer to God. Like I said earlier, Proverbs 13:7, that's a big one. It's even on my screensaver, and all I gotta look at it every day when I wake up. It's just a constant reminder that I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, but God does. So you do not realize now what I'm doing, but later you'll understand. I just feel later I'm gonna understand what all is gonna happen, what His plan is for me.